Hello and welcome to this video. I am Bella Luna, spiritual life coach, healer, mystic, transformational facilitator, and radical self-love advocate. Just a little intro for those of you that haven't come across me yet. So in today's video, today is the waxing crescent phase of the moon. If you know me, you know that I love to talk about the moon. I love to relate everything back to the moon, and I love to do my lives according to the moon and set up a lot of things in my life according to the moon. And this live is no different. So this video is, at the time of recording, is the waxing crescent phase of the moon. And this is the phase just after the new moon, which most people probably are familiar with, the new moon being a time to set intentions. So this is the next phase of the moon, the waxing crescent, when it's just still a little slither in the sky and it's building up towards the full moon. So this phase is all about planning. So we've set our intentions at the new moon, and now it's time to plan and try and make our intentions come to life. So this live is all about 3 steps to achieving your goals, to achieving your intentions. So the intentions you set are just like goals, but we can talk about any goal that you have at the moment. So if you just take a moment to think about a goal that you currently have, just bring it to mind, jot it down, let it settle into your heart, remind yourself of a goal that you currently have. And that's what we'll sort of walk through in this video. But before I tell you my 3 secret steps, I just want to let you know that I know that you have a wild heart and big dreams. I know you have so many dreams. I know there is so much that you want to achieve in this lifetime, and sometimes you may struggle with making these dreams a reality. I know that for a lot of my life, I've majorly struggled with achieving goals, with procrastination, perfectionism, planning, taking action. All of those things are key ingredients to achieving goals, manifesting dreams, and living that ultimate best life that I know that your heart sings for. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my really simple 3 steps towards achieving a goal while still keeping it fun and playful. So step 1 is to pick a goal. So we've picked our goal and we're just going to brain dump a massive to-do list of all the tiny little things that need to be done in order to achieve this bigger goal. So let's take a really simple example, like cooking a meal, for example. This is probably not going to be your goal because I'm thinking we're looking at bigger dreams like writing a book, starting a business, running a marathon, getting fit, getting healthy, something like that. But say we're talking about cooking a meal. The different tiny steps that we need to break this down into are: we need to pick a meal, we need to go shopping and buy all the ingredients, we need to peel, chop, prep, mush, squeeze, grate all of the ingredients along the way. We need to mix them together, we need to fry them, boil them, roast them, grill them, toast them, defrost them, all of those different things. And we've got to put them all together in a certain order. And then we've got to, get our plates out, our bowls, our cutlery, maybe set a table, all of the things. So just cooking a dish, cooking a meal has all of these tons and tons of tiny little action steps that need to be taken. Now, you might not think that, like peeling the potato, chopping the carrots, grating the lemon, you might not think that those are like massive goals that need to be, noted, but they do. We need to break them down into really, really tiny, achievable, manageable chunks. And that way, every time we look at the next step, it doesn't seem like a huge effing mountain that we have to climb. So if this meal is this huge mountain, then grating this lemon is just one step. just one step up that mountain. You can do that one step. You can grate a lemon, right? You know, if you're looking at a meal that you've never cooked before, perhaps you're not the, you know, most confident chef in the world. You're looking at this recipe and you're like, I don't know if I can make this. Can you peel a potato? Can you grate a lemon? Can you chop a carrot? Can you boil some pasta? You know, can you do all those tiny steps? Yeah, I can do that. 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 But then suddenly this whole mountain is just taken up into, can you take that one step? Yes. Can you take that next step? Yes. So step one is to pick a goal and brain dump a massive to-do list of all of the tiny, tiny things that need to be done in order to achieve that one goal. Step two is to write a today list of the 1 to 3 things that you're going to do that day towards your goal. So you've got your massive to-do list, but then just for today, you've got your little today list. So you've got a to-do list and a today list. And the today list has 1 to 3 things that you're going to get done that day. Obviously, if your goal is something like a meal that has to be done like, you know, there and then in that day, or maybe, you know, one day you get the ingredients and the next day you cook it, you can, you know, spread it out like that. But if it's a massive project like, you know, getting fit, running a marathon, writing a book, starting a business, another kind of a project, maybe you're doing some kind of creative project, maybe you're building something or painting something or knitting something, you know, and it's a longer project. So brain dump the massive list and then take 1 to 3 actions each step of the way, or each day in this example, to pop on your today list are the things that you're going to do that day. Then we're breaking it down again from these tiny things. We're keeping it manageable and achievable. We don't want it to be overwhelming. We want you to look at that list and be like, yeah, I can do that. That's what I aim is, each step of the way to be like, yeah, I can do that. I can smash that. That's easy, no problem, job done. So keep each task as small as possible. The key here really is simple, achievable, manageable. And then step 3, which is the most important step to keeping it fun, light, playful, and motivated, is to, at the end of each day or at the end of each task, to celebrate the progress that you've made towards that end goal. Celebrate the progress. By celebrating the progress, it fuels your momentum and keeps you going. It keeps you excited about the journey, about the mission, about the goal. One thing that we often don't consider, or we don't know, or we forget, is that when we have a goal, so say we have a goal marker in front of us, right? As we approach that goal, as we get close, we subconsciously move that goalpost further back. We move it to something else. We shift our aim, we shift our intention, we shift our goals to something else. Therefore, when you reach that original goal marker, you're left feeling like, oh, this doesn't feel quite as satisfying as I thought it was going to feel. This doesn't feel quite as fulfilling. I feel a bit empty. I feel a bit disappointed. I feel a bit lost. I'm confused as to why I feel like this. The reason you feel like that is because you've already calibrated your energy to that next goalpost, to that next mile marker. So the current goal you're actually looking to achieve is still to be achieved, so you don't actually feel fulfilled. But it's important, instead of just to keep plowing on towards that other goal, which of course you never reach because you will move the goalpost again as you approach that next one, the key point is to enter into gratitude and celebration. Gratitude and celebration really make you help make the journey as magical as the destination. It brings joy to the journey and it helps you cultivate high vibes and motivation that fuel you to carry on going towards that next goal. Otherwise, you just reach a goal, you feel empty. You reach a goal, you feel empty. Once you've reached so many goals and you continue to feel empty, you're going to stop bothering. You're not going to have as much like oomph to keep going, because there's nothing exciting about just like empty goals and emptiness, just like keep on going, plodding along. Am I ever gonna get there? So when we bring in appreciation, celebration, we really bring in that joy and those high vibes back into the journey. And that is what it's all about. It's about making the journey as magical as the destination. So recap, step 1, pick a goal and brain dump a massive to-do list of all the tiny things that need to get done. Step 2, write a today list or a now list of 1 to 3 things that you're going to do right now or today. Keep each task as small as possible. Remember, achievable and manageable. And step 3 is at the end of each day, at the end of each task, celebrate. Bring gratitude in, celebrate your progress towards achieving that goal. If this is you now, and this is your goal here, you've got all this empty space of just like plodding along, do whatever, get to my goal. When am I going to get there? Is it, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Boring. Yawn. But if at each one of those points you go take a step, whoa, I did something, take a step. Look at me, I'm going. Take another step. Oh, this is exciting. Take another step. The energy is so much different. It's like you're not even really caring about this end goal anymore because you're having so much fun over here. You're just like doing this thing and going, woohoo, I did it. Doing this other thing and being like, this is exciting. Look how juicy this thing is. Look at what I've learned. And then at each point of the way, you're looking back at how far I've come. Look, I've come this far. Look, I've come this far. Look, I've come this far. Instead of looking at like, oh my God, I've got this far to go. Oh my God, I've got this far to go. Oh my God, I've got this far to go. It's a massive shift in perspective that really helps to fuel you, keep you motivated, and really bring that joy into the journey, which is what it's all about. Who wants a boring life? No one. I know that you don't. I know that you have a wild heart, massive dreams, and you do not want a boring life. So gratitude, appreciation, celebration, bringing in the celebration stance, being like, I did it. I did it. Yes, I did it. Woohoo, I did it. That's all it takes to have a celebration, right? You don't need to like go out and buy yourself a car. You don't need to go on holiday to celebrate. You just need to do a little dance. Obviously, you can buy yourself something. You could treat yourself something. You could have a massage. You could have a bath. You could go on holiday and buy yourself a car, sure. But there's so many tiny, free, simple, quick ways that you can celebrate, bringing in those high vibe energies to the journey as well. Celebration stuff. Put on your favorite song and dance around the living room like a nutter. That's all it takes to celebrate. That's all it takes to keep you in the high vibes. And that's what it's all about. Okay, so thank you for joining me in this video. Step 1, massive brain dump. Step 2, today list of 1 to 3 items. And then step 3, celebration. That's the most important part. Okay, so thank you for joining me in this video. I hope you have a wonderful day and good luck achieving your goals. Much love and infinite blessings from me. Bye for now.